A very good morning, dear students. In this session, we are continuing with Unit 1, Session 5, and Session 5 name is Communication Styles. What are the styles? Styles are the way of talking, way of speaking to someone. In a communication styles, we are having four ways. First one is aggressive, second is passive, third is aggressive passive, and fourth one is assertive. So, what do you mean by aggressive? Aggressive mean to say it is the very worst type of communication style in which there is no any respect matters. A person who is talking, who is communicating, is not having any respect for others also, for their self also. The target is to win at any cost. This is the target in case of aggressive communication. Always respect will be as a loss, not caring about others view. He is not ready to listen the other's view also. This is a type of communication that is known as aggressive. Second is passive. Passive types of communication is that type in which the control is in others hand. It means the person who is communicating, he is giving others control. He is not able to take the decision. Due to lack of taking the decision, he is losing of their respect also. There will be a loss of respect if you are not having the capability to take the decision on your own. Third one is aggressive passive, a mix up of passive and aggressive, in which a person will try to get your own way without responsibility. It means a person don't want to take any responsibility, but he want to opt for their separate way. This type of communication is known as aggressive passive communication, and the result of aggressive passive communication is that the person will be hurt yourself and person will be hurt to the others also. This is the major result of aggressive and passive type of communication, that is not a good communication. And fourth one, assertive communication. The best way of communication style is assertive method, in which a person is having a good respect. A person listen others view, so he will express views without disrespect, respecting the others and communicate your opinion. The person who want to communicate, he will present their view, he will listen others view also, he will be always positive, he will never disrespect to the others, he will be self-respected, he will be more confident. These all features are under the style of assertive type of communication. These are some advantages of assertive style: self-respect and self-confidence. Second advantage, safe from saying to other the wrong words, because the person is having a good skill, the person is having a self-respect also, so he will try to avoid the words that will hurt himself also, that will hurt to the others also, so he will be safe from saying the wrong words. And the third point, always he will be felt as a positive. The person who will think positive, always he will feel that he is thinking positive for others. And fourth point, it helps to become more confident. If you are having self respect, you are respecting to the others, automatically the level of confidence will be increased day by day. So there are some key points to provide the assertive types of communication. There are some tips that are followed in case of assertive types of communication. These tips are: first one, the person should be confident, speak slowly and clearly, dress correctly, be honest, do not aggressive, speak up and learn to say no. If a person is having these such features, it means the person is following the concept of assertive style, and it is the style in which respect matters more either than communication. A person will have the capability to listen others also. A person has the capability to present their ideas also. So in this session we have studied about the different types of communication style. That is all about your session 5. Now session 6 is related to how to say no. It is very difficult to speak no to your friend circle, to your family, or to your relative, or to the person who is well known to you. So why it is difficult? What are the reasons why it is difficult to say no? These are some reasons, like you don't want to upset or angry to someone. If any friend you ask about any plan, you don't want to make him upset or make him angry. You don't want to start the arguments. And the major thing, you don't want to spoil your relations in a friend circle, in a society, or in a family. These are the reasons. That's why it is very difficult to speak no. How to say no? For that, we are having a major plan, that is a plan known as vowel plan. Vowel we are having total 5: A, E, I, O, U. What is the meaning of A? A means ask the question. If somebody will ask you something, if somebody is asking for any plan, you will ask the questions related to that plan if you don't want to opt for that plan. Like your friend is there, Raju. Raju will speak, I am going to the party, you also have to go. And you don't want to go, you can ask, what is the occasion, why I'll go, what I'll do there. These are the questions that can be asked before saying no. Second point, E. E means engage the person by speaking the polite statements. Give some polite views, give some polite suggestions. In that case, you will try to engage the person and the person should satisfy with your views. Third point is I. I means include a reason. If anybody asks you why you are not coming, you can justify your reason why you are not able to come. And fourth point, it is O. O means offer other suggestion. You can give the offers like in the form of time. This time I can't come. I can come tomorrow. Today is Sunday. Today is the holiday, so I can't come. Today is my office day. That's why I can't come. So include the other offers or opinions that can be suggested to your friends. And the fifth point, if your friend is listening to you, he is understanding you properly, say thanks. So thanks the person for understanding the situation. If person is understanding your situation, you can respectfully say thanks to the person because he is understanding your views and he is satisfied from your answer. Afterward, one example is there, how to speak no. I am sorry, I can't come as I have other plans. If you speak, I will not come, it is an aggressive statement. It not looks good. You can't directly speak no. You will use polite words like I am sorry, I can't come as I have another plan. What are the connecting words that are used for speaking the no statement or for connecting the statement? Like somebody asks you about your brother can come with me, he speak no. And you, I also can't come. So in that case, we will use the special word that is also known as connecting word, that is known as and. Like my brother and I wouldn't be able to come. This is the connecting word first. Next is or. Like or is there, but is there, and so is there. What is but? With reason we are telling. I would love to come in a party, but I have other plan. This is the another connecting word, that is but. Third is or. It means you are opting other suggestion. You can go to the trip with Amit or Rohan because you can't come. And fourth one, it is so or as. I have a meeting, so I can't come. These are some connecting words, that is and, or, so, but. These are used in a specific statement while you are speaking the no. But don't directly speak no. The reason is that you don't want to upset someone, you don't want to make angry, you don't want to spoil your relationship, you don't want to start the arguments. So in this session we have studied about how to speak no, how to try to understand the person. So thank you, have a nice day for this session. In this session we have studied about session 5 and session 6. Thank you so much.